In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about Norfolk's best neighborhoods in 2025, including the ones that could make or break your home search. This is the same strategy I've used to help military families, first-time buyers, and even investors avoid costly mistakes and land homes they feel confident about here in Norfolk. We're going to break down which neighborhoods are truly worth your money, which ones you need to think twice about because of flood zones or crime statistics, and where you'll actually find the lifestyle you've been dreaming about. So if you don't want to regret your move or buy in the wrong part of Norfolk, stick with me. This video could save you thousands and a lot of stress. By the way, if this is your first video, I'm Jason Edwards, a Navy veteran turned realtor here in Hampton Roads. People like you are reaching out to me every single week to help with buying, selling, investing, or relocating here, and I'd love to help you too. My contact information is in the description below. Call, text, or email me anytime and let's chat. And if you're just getting started, I also dropped a link down there for my free home buyer's guide that walks you step by step through the whole process. Now, before we get into neighborhoods, let's set the stage. Norfolk's median sale price as of September of 2025 is about $333,250, which is up almost 8% compared to last year. The average home is selling in about 36 days, and on average, sellers are still getting about 99.5% of the list price. So yeah, it's still competitive, but not the frenzy of a couple years ago. For comparison, Virginia Beach's median price is around $365,000, so Norfolk is about 10% cheaper on average. But Norfolk has higher property taxes, $1.23 per $100 of assessed value compared to Virginia Beach's 97 cents. So Norfolk is cheaper up front, but you need to factor in things like flood insurance in some areas and those tax differences. We'll get into that as we break down neighborhoods. Quick question, would you rather pay higher property taxes and have a lower mortgage, or flip that and pay less in taxes but more upfront on the house? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'd like to know. Alright, let's start with a classic, Ghent and West Ghent. Ghent is probably Norfolk's most famous neighborhood. Historic homes, tree-lined streets, walkability, the Chrysler Museum, the Narrow Theater. It's got character for days. Price points here, you're looking at anywhere from about $500,000 to over $1 million for detached single-family homes. It's walkable, it's artsy, and it's got some of the best dining in Norfolk. West Ghent is kind of like Ghent's quieter cousin, still historic, still beautiful, but a little bit more suburban in feel. The downside is parking. If you're coming from a suburban neighborhood in Chesapeake or Suffolk, you might need a support group the first time you hunt for street parking in Ghent. Also, many homes are older, which means charm, but it can also mean a little bit more maintenance. But if you want a neighborhood where you can walk to coffee shops, breweries, and art galleries, Ghent's your spot. Not far from there, just west a little bit, Larchmont and Edgewater. These neighborhoods are tucked along the Lafayette River, close to Old Dominion University. You'll find classic brick homes, many with river views. Price range? Roughly about $550,000 to $1.2 million and more. But you'll find some in the 3s and 4s too, even some in the 200s, all depending on size, updates, bedrooms, and location. These areas are known for being family friendly, good schools, community involvement, and a suburban vibe without leaving Norfolk. The big draw here is the water. A lot of homes have riverfront access. Military families like this area because it's still a reasonable commute to base, but you're in a quieter, more residential part of town. If you were choosing a home, would you want walkability like Ghent or water views like Larchmont? Let me know in the comments. Next up, East Beach. If Ghent is Norfolk's historic heart, East Beach is its shiny, modern cousin. This is a master-planned coastal community right on the Chesapeake Bay, with private beach access, a yacht club, and custom homes. Price range? About $700,000 up to $1.8 million and more. East Beach is popular with military officers. You're just minutes from Little Creek Base and not a terrible commute to Norfolk Naval Station. It's also a place where neighbors actually hang out. Community events, concerts in the park, block parties. The downside? You're paying for luxury. And flood insurance is something you'll absolutely need to factor in here. But if you've ever dreamed of walking out your front door and being steps from the beach, East Beach is the neighborhood that makes that dream a reality. East Beach is the kind of neighborhood where you might have to choose between a new boat or a new kitchen remodel. First world problems, but still problems. All right, let's head just a bit north on the other side of the Lafayette River to Lochhaven. This is one of Norfolk's most exclusive neighborhoods. Price points, about $750,000 to $2.5 million plus. Think waterfront estates, big lawns, and proximity to cultural institutions like the Hermitage Museum. This is old money Norfolk. If East Beach is the new kid on the block, Lochhaven is the one sipping bourbon on the porch, saying I was here before it was cool. Just FYI, that was a ChatGPT joke, not mine. You're close to ODU and only a short drive to Naval Station Norfolk. So it's a favorite for senior officers or professionals who want prestige along with location. The downside, it's not cheap. And with older estates, upkeep can be expensive. But if exclusivity and waterfront living are your thing, Lochhaven's hard to beat. Now, downtown Norfolk. Think luxury condos, Elizabeth River views, and a true urban lifestyle. Price points run $500,000-ish to $1.5 million plus. If you want walkability, nightlife, and zero yard work, this might be your spot. You're steps away from the Scope, MacArthur Mall, Waterside, the Tide Light Rail. But downtown living isn't for everyone. If you want a yard or you don't like paying condo fees, you'll want to look elsewhere. But if you want to lock the door and go travel without worrying about mowing the lawn, this might be ideal. Living downtown can be great if you love walkability. Not so great if you're the kind of person who needs 12 Costco-sized storage bins just for Christmas decorations. Finally, let's talk about Ocean View, Bayview, and South Bayview. Ocean View has had a rough reputation in the past, but it's improving, especially East Ocean View. Price points vary widely, but you can still find homes in the $250,000 to $500,000 range, making it one of Norfolk's more affordable waterfront areas. Bayview is right next door and offers some nice single-family homes with access to the beach. South Bayview is considered an emerging investment area with a lot of potential for appreciation. Military families like this area because it's close to Little Creek Amphib Base and Naval Station Norfolk, and it's more affordable than East Beach. But do your homework on flood maps and crime stats, because those two factors can vary street by street here. So there it is, Norfolk's best neighborhoods in 2025. From historic Ghent to luxury East Beach, from exclusive Lochhaven to emerging South Bayview. There's something here for just about every lifestyle and budget. If you're thinking about making a move, I'd love to help. All my contact information is in the description below. Call, text, or email me anytime and let's chat. And don't forget, I upload new videos here every single week about living in Hampton Roads, so hit subscribe and stick around. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.